All right, chat. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. What are we at? Hello, chat. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. What are we reacting to? I don't know. Good question. By the way, I'm pretending. So, yeah, there's no one in chat at the moment. But hey, if you wanna be part of the chat, follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/Kenny_Nito. Other than that, just follow me there. All right, we are reacting to another video of Charlie. I didn't notice that this video was posted. Like it was 22 hours ago. Like this one that was not fully fresh, but fresh for me. And it's about UFOs are being seen everywhere. Apparently UFO are being blown up by now. I mean hell. I mean quite literally they are being blown up, if you know what I'm saying. But if this actually proves that the aliens are existing, I believe that they exist. I believe that they do exist. We just don't have evidence. But if there's evidence right now that UFO exists, we're gonna be in so much trouble.
Alright, things are getting real weird right now in the world.
A little
I'm
bit.
sure you've all seen the UFO hysteria. Every couple hours, it seems like a new UFO is being identified and blasted out of the sky.
By the way, you'll notice I'll be looking to my playing screen because I'm playing Ark right now. I'm doing some farm runs and everything because apparently someone did a threat, and I'm gonna make sure my base does not get raided. So yeah, bit of a heads up.
This is a phenomenon that's happening around the world. It's seen and blasted out of the sky.
Well, I wanna read that. High altitude object shot down over Alaska. Yeah, we know about that one. Canadian search teams hunt for wreckage and UFO anxiety. US shut down an unidentified cylindrical. What the fuck? I can read that well. Object over Canada. Questions remain about unidentified object shut down over Alaska. Jesus Christ, dude! Is this the final time that we get evidence that aliens do exist? I hope so. So much shit will be blown up and discovered, and so much shit will go downhill, just because we find out that aliens exist.
New UFOs being identified and blasted out of the sky. This is a phenomenon that's happening around the world, it seems, and it's leading people to believe that aliens are coming to visit us in droves, like they're all taking a school field trip.
Terrible timing for that, then. Terrible, terrible, terrible timing. If they want to visit for us in there for just a trip, or just say, "Hey, man, how you doing?" Like if they come down here saying hello, you guys just say, "Go fuck yourself." Boom, gone. What a terrible timing. Oh man. I mean, it is said that there was no one in the aircraft. It was an unmanned aircraft, but to be honest, we don't know. Because what if there was people there? Or aliens. Let's say, what if there were aliens there, and we just found out we just killed aliens just because we felt threatened by it, and because of that, we just started an alien war with whoever we shot down.
To planet Earth, and then subsequently getting shot down, which I can't imagine would have been part of their itinerary. Now, this all started with the spy balloon that the U.S.
Yeah, that is true. It literally all started from the spy balloon. Like we wouldn't found other aircraft in the airs if it wasn't for that spy balloon. That is very worrying, actually. Because how many aircraft are out there that cannot be identified through radars? I mean, unless they were shut down because they appear on the radar. If they did appear on the radar, then it means it was one of ours. I mean, by humans, obviously. But if they found out just because of eyesight, not radar, then that must mean how many fucking aircraft there are in the whole world.
West shot down. Basically, this balloon the size of a few school buses was identified and then executed. There's this giant balloon that looked like the house from Up, but instead of a house, it was just a surveillance device, which they said came from China. And from what I've read, China did take ownership of it, but called it an overreaction to shoot it down.
I mean, Is it really no an overreaction, or was it the right call? My guess is it was the right call. Cause why is there a balloon that is so far all the way down to USA? In that situation, if the situation of a balloon drifted, the first thing you do is notify the area of that country that this should be a thing. This should be literally a whole law. If an unidentified, not unidentified, if an aircraft that belongs to you, you say you're in Russia, it belongs to Russia, drifts to the USA, the first thing that the Russian government should do, or Russian authority, something like that, should do, is notify the other country, hey, there's a balloon of ours, or our one of our flying object that drifted is going to your area. So please do not shut it down, and if you can you somehow, some way, give it to us without destroying it? That should be done. That should be a rule. I'm pretty sure that is a rule right now in the UN or NATO, whatever it is. That way, shit like that doesn't happen. China, this is more like China's fault for not calling the U.S. or telling them, hey, one of our balloons is drifting to your airspace, so could you not shoot it down or something like that? Could you do something about it by not destroying it?
Which gave me a bit of a giggle because I just love that image of like, hey, whoa, guys, hey, cool the jets a little bit here, calm down, you know, no need to get so rambunctious and shoot it down. Which is just a silly thought, but this kind of opened the floodgates to UFOs, like inviting this unknown menace in, because now UFOs are being sighted every day, every couple of hours really across the world. A few hours ago, China said that it was preparing to shoot down an unidentified flying object, so they're all over the place. It's a very interesting situation,
Wow.
and this is even more weird considering I just posted a video going over aliens.
Yeah, yeah, we just went through that. By the way, I posted a video about that. It blew up. Well, not like blew up. Wait, how do you do this? But it blew up. For me, it blew up. Like one of my most recent popular video was this one. It was 2 months ago, 133 views. Now is this one 3 days ago, 160 views. Charlie, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to milk you. All right, I'm sorry. I mean, so far I'm pulling more views than anything in likes, so I'm gonna have to start jerking you off because you're really helping me out here.
Ever visited Earth, and now 2 days later, we've got UFOs out the wazoo here. Maybe the madman I was arguing with on Twitch was right about warp drives, and they're fucking firing on turbo mode with their warp drive technology to visit us here. I'll go ahead and give my perspective now. I still am not convinced it's aliens, because if it was, we stand 0% chance of actually shooting them down. Our technology wouldn't even begin to make them
I mean,
consider.
that would be true because if there was aliens and they find a way to get here, they must have some sort of advanced technology on both defense and offense. Unless it's a type of alien civilization that it is far from us, but not so far that they can still get here. What if they sent a ship? You know how it takes really long for us to go to here to Mars? It takes a month to get there. What if they sent a ship to here many years ago and it's finally getting close to Earth? It's finally arrived Earth, only just to be shut down. What if that's the case? Like, let's say the technology is almost, I'm say almost, or even more advanced than us, but at the same time, they don't have a great defense and offense as ours. What if that's the case? You know, that's a great question.
Us a threat. We are so laughably low on the technological food chain of a species that can visit our planet, because they would have cracked things that are beyond our comprehension. There's no way they'd somehow fall victim to our weaponry. But Zoinks Scoob, I'll tell ya, I couldn't be happier to be proven wrong. I would love if this truly was extraterrestrial tourists just coming by to visit. Though I'm sure they wouldn't be happy about us destroying their like balloon
True.
travel devices. But god damn it, that would be amazing. I also
True.
love the idea that it actually is alien visitors, and the way that they get here is through like hot air balloon through space. Like the most inefficient means of travel imaginable, but somehow that's the one that they've chosen. But regardless, I would love if it was aliens. I also love the discussion around aliens right now. You'll have people giving all kinds of like evidence once again of like abductions and shit. I fell asleep one day while working on a construction site. When I woke up, there was ejaculate in my pants.
Okay, those are probably just people looking for attention. But maybe not. Hell if I know. But mostly probably just people looking for, you know, a way to squeeze the attention.
And I didn't even remember having a wet dream. Fucking aliens abducted me and jerked me off in order to frame me to look like a weirdo at my job.
Why? Oh, that came out of nowhere, dude. Jesus.
You know, like, discussion around aliens has never been hotter than right now. And
Indeed.
again, I would love if these UFOs really were alien, but I'm doubtful. And you know what? Maybe I can even make an argument for why aliens might want to visit Earth. Maybe they're coming here to buy Moist Global merch from MoistCr1tikal. It's so comfortable.
Hey, buy his merch. I don't have his merch. I'm going to buy one of them if they have a big discount. But buy his merch, all right? His merch are fucking wet. Get it? That's a terrible joke.
That words traveled across the galaxy. It's the best fucking merch ever designed, and they know it. So they have to come to Earth in order to get like proper connection to the server, so that way they can purchase it. And you can too. It's all available at MoistGlobal.com. Right now we're
I'm gonna let his sponsor itself.
We're doing a special 15% off on all Moist Esports merch, so definitely feel free to check all that out if you're interested. MoistGlobal.com, baby. Anyway, though, I find all this very exciting, even though I'm not fully sold on it being aliens. I am very curious to learn more about all of this, because I'm sure tons of information will start to surface about what these UFOs
my guess, it has to be like planes designed from, let's say, from a random person, all right? Let's say a total random citizen on anywhere part of the country, and just decided to make flying objects without putting a marker or a name to it, like hey, without a flag or a serial code to identify it or anything else like that. But even then, if it was that, I'm pretty sure there was still going to be ways to, you know, to identify it really quickly. To find out that it belongs to, let's say it belongs to Japan, or it belongs to Spain, or it belongs to a random citizen. It belonged to a random citizen in Hawaii that decided to make a flying object there for shits and giggles. But so far, I really wanted to be aliens, but... And I don't think we're gonna get aliens anytime soon.
Actually are, what their purpose is, where they come from, all that kind of shit. So, very interesting time period. I'll show you some clips from stream where we talked about it a little bit more. You see the UFO videos over Canada. Is there video of it? I only saw the picture of the one that got shot down. Let's see.
I like his camera angle. Like he changes camera's angle more often. This one I actually like the most. Yeah, generally, I like that one the most.
It stated that they lost Santa's tracking signal. I fear the worst. Oh God. Heaven have mercy on the elves. Yeah, that's what we have up right here, the Canada UFO thing. Someone said there was a video, but I haven't found it yet, aside from the cell phone one where you can't see shit.
And if it was a video, I think it. I'm a bet. I'm gonna put my left nut on the line here. If it is a fucking video, it's going to be something out of 140p, one resolution, -20 frames per second. Cause so many videos like those that they're supposed to say, oh, I found this ghost, or I found this unknown creature like a mermaid, and the video looks fucking awful, dude. It's like, really? Like, this is 2023, and you can have at least a a broken phone that has a better camera solution. Like literally, I have a fucking tablet that is from the year 2011, and the camera works fine, and yet they can't have a good camera. They literally record on fucking 3DS. That's what they recorded because it's so ass.
I hope it's aliens. But all the pictures make it seem like it's probably another balloon. NORAD just said they locked up airspace in Montana. Something came up on the radar and disappearing. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say what everyone's thinking. It's no coincidence that Tom Brady retired and now all of a sudden aliens keep popping up.
The aliens saw the movie Independence Day, and they thought that if they attack, that's what it is going to happen. That's what it was going to happen to them. So instead, they're gonna wait for the main character to retire or to die or something like that, and then strike. Oh. I feel like I cut myself in here.
Was keeping us safe both on the field and off the field. The FAA has released a statement. The FAA has closed some airspace over northern Montana to support the Department of Defense operations. Contact NORAD for additional information. I'm also going to say that I really don't think it's anything extraterrestrial. There's no way that we would ever be able to fight back against something that could actually visit us. It'd be impossible. It's definitely more spy balloons or some kind of survey.
But like I said before, I think it has to be that. If it was really aliens, and we shut it down somehow, then it must mean it is exactly what I said. That ship was sent a long time ago with no one in it, obviously, so because no one's gonna survive more than 100 years to get here. It was sent here as a way to say hello or something like that. And it took so long to get here, and now that it's finally here, it got shut down, stuff like that. It has to be that. It has to be the same thing we did with Mars, with rover Mars thing with the robot, where we sent the vehicle, the Rose, something like that. I forgot the name already. And it took months. Like, let's look it up real quick. It literally took so many months to get there. How long was the trip to Mars? The trip to Mars took about 7 months. It took 7 months to get there. My dumbass face. I love that. So what if for them it took them? Let's say they launched it at the year 1000 or something. Let's say year 1548. Just a guess. I don't know if that's a good year to guess. Let's say they launched at 1548, and it took them. Why did it go so fucking far? Let me get closer. I'm not gonna calculate all of that. Let's say fucking 1980s. Let's say it was 1981, and it took them over 30 years to get here. 40 actually to make it 2020. 2023 will be 42 years. Let's say it took 42 years to get here. Then that's what I gotta ask.
Surveillance tech from somewhere on Earth. There'd be no shot we'd successfully shoot that shit down, let alone ever see it. Yeah, maybe drones too. Could be any of that. You go check it out. Get us the real inside scoop. You know what Mr. Beast should do? He put out a tweet saying, "Would you vote for me for president?" He should become president and just release all of the information they have about aliens.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's not gonna happen anymore. It's too late for that now. Now that you say it, they gotta fucking JFK him in a matter of seconds if he does that.
That video would be huge too, by the way. The views on that would be outrageous.
Billions.
Like I just, last to leave the circle gets all of the Area 51 documents. Yeah, and all of them are so fucking weak that they get shot down by primitive human technology. They can travel across the cosmos with technology we can't even begin to comprehend, yet they get shot down by our fucking jets. How embarrassing. A fun thought, though. They spec'd all their points into travel and nothing into defense, so they just do glass cannon build. Well, it wouldn't even be glass cannon. Glass wheel.
That's a great thought.
So you talked about aliens 4 days ago, and they visit Montana and Alaska today. Thoughts? Hey, I think it's all connected. Maybe the aliens watch my streams and shit. They're like, oh fuck, he's talking about us. Alright, we'll show ourselves a little more often. That stream was fire. Aliens have come here to compete for Moist Esports. We talked about it on stream. If aliens do visit us, we want to be the ones to make first contact so we can sign them to Moist Esports. Imagine the position that gives us. They'd be dog shit at video games. They don't need to go pro in any game. They can just be like content creators for us.
Or what if they are pros? What if the whole time they've been grinding every single game, no matter what kind of game you throw them, they're gonna be a professional. Even R34 games, they become a professional at that game.
Brand ambassadors, yeah, pretty much. What do you mean? No, like if the aliens actually did show up and, you know, for some reason we negotiated a really good contract for them with Moist Esports, I think they wouldn't even need to really do anything special. But like if they're releasing the little balloons that we're shooting down, maybe fill one of those balloons with like, I don't know, maybe Moist Esports merch or something, right? Or even paint it blue, like Moist Esports colors. Like they wouldn't need to do anything special for us.
I mean, honestly, you really cannot blame Charlie sponsoring himself this much about Moist Esports, because Moist Esports, well, not just Moist Esports, Esports itself, it's not good in terms of payment sometimes. Like, sure, sometimes they win let's say like a reward of thousands of dollars, but then dividing those thousands of dollars is still not a great amount. Because remember, those thousands of dollars gotta be divided to your team. So winning $10,000 for your team, let's say for a team of 4, you have to divide it 10 to 4. That will be, well, that'll be complicated. In order for equal money, it'll be complicated. If it was 5, yes, but 4, someone will take the most amount of money. Put my jaw.
Keep doing what they're doing, but under the Moist Esports umbrella. What if the aliens break TOS? I mean, that's fine. We'd have to teach them the guidelines and shit. Plus, I doubt they'd want to go that hard anyway. Like right now, all they're doing is getting shot down. Like they're not doing anything too risky.
That's it? Oh well. Oh well. Let's see what happens in the near future now. I guess if I want to put it in a guess, you see what I did there? Let me do a deep thinking. Because honestly, if aliens ever does actually visit us and we become allies with them, it'll blow up a lot of shit. We'll break up with any technology we have. We'll if they want to share, obviously, if they want to share the technology to our technology, then we'll be advancing fast as fuck. I mean, hell, what if they have the cure of any disease? Like, holy shit. A lot of shit could be open and all of that. Could be advanced, could be discovered. It all depends what's gonna happen, man. Oh, shit. So, in all reality, all we can do is just wait and see what happens. Because so far, The only thing we know of is they're not aliens. I mean, it could be, but as far as we can tell, it doesn't seem like it. I'm really hoping that it is alien. Oh man, speaking of God, speaking of religion, hold the fuck up. There's one thing that is gonna be ouch for Christianity, because in the Bible, it is said that we are the only creatures in the universe. There's no one but us. There's no way to be other. There's no aliens whatsoever. It's only us, just because. We are alone in the universe, and that I say, fuck no, we are not. That's the only thing that I truly disbelieve. We are not. I am going to tell you, we are definitely not alone in the universe. Do we have evidence of that? No. But if we find evidence, I would not be surprised. Because the universe, it is so goddamn big. That you mean to tell me that there's no life on other planets? No, dude. Because we see how life works in here. Our planet, it is perfectly positioned for there to be life. Because we cannot be as far as Mars, nor we cannot be as close as Venus. Because if we become that close to the sun, then we'll be fucked. Or that far from the sun, then we'll be fucked. And our planet already has an atmosphere. Because Mars has an atmosphere, by the way. Mars can have life on it. It can be another planet that can be terraformed. The problem is, we don't know how. It can be. I mean, there is one way. There is one theory that to be like so far it has been proven. Not fully proven, but let's say simulation tested that there can be planet life on it. More like to terraform it into, instead of become just this dead planet, it becomes another Earth. And if you're asking how, nuking them. Yeah, nuke Mars, over and over and over. That's the way to terraform Mars, by nuking it. But anyways, enough about that. Thank you all for watching the video. If you did enjoy, if you did enjoy, please consider dropping a like and subscribe. Let's break that 20 miles of subscription. You know, I'm saying 20 miles because it's pretty far. We're so close to 20. Let's keep going higher as well. And also visit my Twitch. I'm so close to 200 followers. Let's break that 200 followers goal. Other than that, just enjoy my videos, enjoy my content. I just post random stuff. I mean, not random stuff anymore. I guess I must have to start milking MoistCr1tikal at this point. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and catch you guys later. Adios.